What's up, everybody? Another Arcade Talk and Star Wars review coming at you. Hopefully you're having a great morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you're at in the world. Hopefully you're having a great one. And please smash that like button to help the video out. Okay, guys, I want to give you my final review or my final thoughts on the Addams Family Atgames 4K Pinball. I kind of forgot to do my final thoughts and review, so here it is today. I've had this thing for a week now, and I think I can give a pretty good review on it. We'll go with the pros first, because there's only a few cons on this machine so far, but all of them are fixable. First thought on the artwork. I love the artwork. I love the graphics they used. I like the decals they used on here. It's not cheap. These decals are really nice. They're high quality. I love that they did not use the original artwork, because the original artwork, if you know, is pretty plain Jane. It's not, it's just like black with some blue, and you have the thing hand. That's it. This here, man, I mean, it has beautiful work, has the green, has, you know, some of the characters on there. Most of the characters, only characters they really don't have is Uncle Fester, right? He's on the play field, but he's not on the artwork. So I'm glad they used Zen artwork on this cabinet. I think it looks a lot better than the original artwork. That's just me, though. But love the design. Have you seen any pictures of this on Facebook? People were putting these next to real pinball machines, and it doesn't look out of place. It looks like it belongs there. So design of it is great, because it's getting to that real pinball look. Cabinet, artwork, the size of it, the shape of it, I give it 10 out of 10. It's a great looking pinball machine. So 10 out of 10 there on the artwork. Topper, amazing as well. Great graphics on the topper. Like I said, you can turn them on and off, high and low. There's not much difference between high and low, but you have that option. But when you're in the menu, it kind of glares, but you really don't notice it when you're on the gameplay. But so that's the cabinet. The height, I put mine on wheels, on casters. And on casters, I'm not sure. I didn't keep the pads that they had on it, so I'm not sure how high it went when it's using their pads that came with them. But on the wheels, they have 3-inch wheels. It brings up to a 38-inch height on the where the flippers are. Perfect height for me. I'm 5'11", and it brought up to a nice height. So I like that part of it. So the height is nice on it as well. You can see this is a deeper cabinet now. And you really look, if you look at a ALP and this one from the front, you can really see the difference in the depth of the cabinet. So like I said, 10 out of 10 on the cabinet and artwork. Love it. Love the look of it. Now the gameplay, most of the tables play great. All the Sakurai tables and Magic Pixel tables play great. There is a little ball stutter, Sakurai tables and Magic Pixel tables, but Atgames knows about it, and they're supposed to fix it in their next update. So kudos for them to figure that out, and already have a fix for it, so that's awesome. That's one of my cons, was the ball stutters every once in a while. It doesn't do that on Addams Family, but it does it on the Sakurai and Magic Pixel ones. But like I said, Atgames already has a fix for it, and it's coming out with the next update. The other con on here was flipper lag on the Addams Family, and then the solenoid is not in sync with the flipper on the Addams Family. Solenoid and flippers work great on the Sakurai and Magic Pixel tables. Solenoid's in sync with the flipper. No flipper lag there at all. It's just on the Addams Family. And I know there's a plunger lag too, is the other con. It's the ball stutter on the Magic Pixel and Sakurai tables. You got a plunger lag on Addams Family, and then you have flipper lag, and then you have the solenoid flippers not in sync on the Addams Family. So that's the only cons on this, and they're all software related. None of them are hardware. So Atgames has already fixed the ball stutter, and it's going to come out on the next update. They're working on the plunger lag on Addams Family. Zen and Atgames will have to come together with that solenoid flipper not being in sync. Two are being worked on and fixed, so that's awesome. So the only thing really left to B is the flipper lag on Addams Family, and then the solenoids and flippers not being in sync. That's the last two things that's got to be fixed. And I know Zen has already fixed some of the flipper lag on Addams Family. It's brought it down to not desirable lag for a lot of people, but it is in the realm of being okay lag on the flippers. I know a lot of people want to get it a little better, but I think in time, Zen will get that flipper lag more in tune as they go forward with these tables. Don't forget, Zen's only been partnered up with Atgames for 4 months now, so they're still in that beginning phase. So I think as time goes on, that flipper lag will get less and less, and I think it'll be probably just as good as the Magic Pixel and Zachariah and Gauntlet tables. It's gonna be down to like that, 16 millisecond range. It's gonna be around there. So I'm not worried about that. Like that said, those cons are all software related. They're all fixable. And like I said, 2 out of the 4 are already being fixed. So that's awesome. So that's my cons on it. Everything else is, I give raves. Right now, I give it 9 out of 10. The whole cabinet, the cabinet and playing experience, I give it 9 out of 10. Only reason why I can't give it a 10 out of 10 yet is just because of that plunger lag, the flipper lag, and the flipper and solenoid not being in sync, and then the ball stutter. Oh, the other thing, to me, I have the SSF kit installed. To me, if you can afford it, the SSF kit is a must. It just takes the experience to the next level with that SSF kit. I mean, you can hear the ball drop off the playfield. You can hear it, rolling over to the plunger. You can hear it rolling around. It's SSF kit, man. It just takes it to the next level of playing experience. If you can't afford it right away, buy it down the road, like when it goes on sale or something. If you can buy it right away, I do recommend that you get pre-installed at the factory, just because it doesn't look like it's that hard, but it's definitely not an easy install. A lot of people probably can do it, but to save yourself some time and headache, I would just get it pre-installed. Nice thing about getting it pre-installed at the factory, if something like one of the exciters or something is bad, they can replace it there because they will test it after they install it. So if something's bad, they could actually replace it there. So that's the other pro for getting it pre-installed. But if you think you could do it, the holes are pre-drilled for you. So, you kind of know where to put everything because the holes are already there. People have been taking about 2 to 3 hours to install them. Yeah, I mean, the SSF kit is just, it's awesome. It's great. And it doesn't affect the accelerometer anymore. Since Chicago, Atgames has used a different accelerometer. So the SSF kit does not interfere at all. Like right now, I have mine. I did videos on it. Right now, I have my SSF kit, all 4 components on loud, and I have the accelerometer on high as well. And they do not interfere. It doesn't tilt by itself or nothing. There's no false tilts on it. If you're worried about those two interfering, they do not. They coexist without any interference with each other. So that is awesome. Great job by Atgames to get a new accelerometer in there, work out the bugs there. So, and like I said, it just helps you have a great experience playing these different tables on this awesome machine. I recommend it to anybody. This is my first virtual pinball machine, so I am so happy with this machine. I love it. I love the experience on it. I got it for $10.99 plus $100 shipping. Well worth my money. Well worth my money. People say, "Oh, it's too expensive." I do not think it's too expensive. Like me, I had never had one before, and I'm so ecstatic that I got this. But it's a great way to get into the virtual pinball space without spending a lot of money. I mean, if you look at some of these virtual pinball machines, they go for $3,000, $5,000, up to $10,000. Look at those, and then you look at this at $1,500. This is a great way to get into the space. I think you'll enjoy it. I recommend it to anybody that wants to play any virtual pinball. So, like I said, especially if you've never played it before, this is a great way to get into it. And the ALP is a great way to get into it too, but this here, man, I mean, with the 4K display, the quality of the graphics are great. All 3 monitors are awesome. I mean, the back glass screen is a 23.8 inch, which I think is the same one they use in their ALUs. So that screen's awesome. And then the DMD, man, it has great colors to it. You can't see it on Addams Family just because it's black and orange, but You do the Zacharias and Magic Pistol, the DMD picture looks awesome. Only thing I wish it was a little bit bigger. I think if they could have stuck a 10-inch in there, maybe a 12 could squeeze in there. I don't know. But I think you could get a 10-inch in there now. Maybe in the future it'll go a bigger DMD. But the 8-inch is not a bad size. You know how close you are to it. It looks great. You can read everything. Everything's nice and big. So the 8-inch does work in this quite well. It's not like you have to squint and see the scoreboard or anything. You know, people ask, are you happy with your purchase? Hell yeah, I'm happy with this purchase. This actually exceeded my expectations. It truly did. Nobody's paying me to, make these comments. This is my own comments. This is how I feel about it. When I first started playing this out of the box, man, I was so excited. I was like, dang, it feels like a real pinball in my hands with that SSF kit in there. Because you can feel the vibrations. You can feel everything, when you're playing this thing. So it gives you that sense that you're playing a real pinball machine. So kudos to Atgames for coming out with this great product. People were like, oh, they brought it out too early. I do not think they brought it out too early. They brought it out too early. There'd be tons of problems with this thing. There's no problems with the hardware on it. For a brand new machine at launch, when you have 4 problems on it, it's all, software issues, and 2 of them are already fixed. So once they get those fixed, there's only 2 left. So, I mean, it definitely did not come out too early. Atgames did, wait to bring this thing out. I'm glad they did, because the finished product that they sent to me is a great experience. Even like the solenoid sync flipper lag on Addams Family, if you just turn off the solenoids for now, just for that table, the lag gets better, and then of course you don't get that solenoid flipper sync issue. So that makes it a better experience on Addams Family. You could just do that until they get that totally fixed. But so yeah, that's my opinion. That's my honest opinion on this. If you're on the fence and if you had the money, I would go ahead and buy one of these, and whatever machine you want. If you don't want the Addams Family, they got 4 other choices, or if you want to wait for another choice to come out. But if you're on the fence, I wouldn't be anymore. I would recommend this to anybody because I think it is a great machine, and I'm just having a blast with it so far. So even with those little 4 issues they have, it's still a great experience. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned too, the accelerometer and the plunger lag on Addams Family, some reason the accelerometer and that plunger lag has something to do with each other. But Atgames has, they figured that out, and I think they're going to fix that in one of the upcoming updates. So, because the accelerometer shouldn't be affecting the plunger on the Addams Family, but for some reason there is. But they've already are on it and working on that, and hopefully one of the updates coming up next will have that. Might not be the next one, but it should be definitely the one after that they'll have that fixed. But this is my final thoughts and final review on it. Let me know what you think in the comment section of this video. If you liked the video, please hit that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and turn that bell on, and I thank you in advance. Until the next video, I will see